Hello, my fellow geeks and citizens. This is Geekier Gamer. Welcome back to StoneBlock 4. All right. Hello, my fellow geeks and citizens. We are back, and we have friends. I don't know what in this game is causing this to happen, but I'm getting animals just show up. I guess it's an event, maybe. Oops, I need to turn off my magnet. It's an event, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. Very weird. Let me see. You know, I'm not in admin, so I can't toggle the events. So anyway, something to think about. I don't know what's going on there, but I had to turn off the ambient sounds of hearing the kitties and the dogs. So there we go. You'll see over here, I'm experimenting a little. Actually, I think I did it better downstairs. Let me look. I'm just trying to experiment with what I might want this thing to look like when I finally do a design instead of creating this large cavern of stone. So thinking through some things. Let's see. Let's go turn this off. I have been working on. I don't think is that going to go. Oh, this is new. Ectoplasm. I'm going to leave it in here, and then that's new. I'll leave it in there. I'll deal with it later. I have been working on this. I've been trying to get. If you do Control T, you have this thing where you level up your gear, and the first level was easy. Second level, you needed well, I can't show you now. I needed certain things. You can see here for the third level, I need some specific boots, and I need to slay an apothec invader, and then continuing on up. I already slayed the wither, and it's supposed to be giving me some sort of benefits with gear. It's also giving me some new things in the mob farm, which will probably come in handy when I do some of those mods. Speaking of that, between episodes, I dug out a lot of paths in the end ring, trying to seek the chicken jockey dungeon, and I'm just digging along, watching shows on Netflix or whatever, and or Apple TV, and just doing my thing. And I just could never find it. And then I came back and realized I was supposed to go talk to the... whenever you have this gear, you're supposed to go talk to your person, which I think in this case was, I can't remember, Echo the Catalyst. And so I did. I shouldn't have off camera, but I did because I had created this Ender Nitro. And then, look at that, they give me... they give me a thing to help me find the vault, so that's hilarious. I think we're about ready for that. I have done some gear stuff in between episodes, and let me tell you, because I know I left off with me not remembering or not knowing how to do something. So I created a bunch of diamond gear. I get unlimited levels at this point because this over here generates so much XP, and so then I would just craft or enchant the gear. All the gear pieces. I would come over here. Let me move all this stuff up. Come over here, pick up this anvil, throw the gear pieces on this draconic block, along with enough books to collect all the enchantments, and that was the trick. So, and when you drop the anvil on them, boom! I've been sticking them in here over and over and over, and then you can then pull them out, combine some, and so this gives me the gear with some massive levels of protection and unbreaking on all the pieces, and feather falling seriously large. And so I feel like I'm really better equipped. Also, my sword, I have like sharpness 5. I don't know if I can get more sharpness than that. I actually didn't even think about it. Let me see here. Sharpness. I already have a higher level than that. Here. And I wonder if I combine them, if I can. So this is how I do this over and over. So this is VII. And then you stick it back in here, which then tells it now you have that ability. Now, I don't know if I have enough points in here, but I'll try it. There's 1. There's 2. Does this go higher? It does. Wow. I'm going to stick it back in here, but then I'm going to take it out and I'm going to go ahead and put it on this sword. Wow. All right, let's put it on the sword. Oh, I need my sword. Because I want to be able to beat everything. There we go. That's very nice. So, okay. So let's reach in here. Let's grab the ender cell. I'm also going to grab this stuff, but I'm going to grab the ender cell, and I'm going to go into here, and I'm going to submit it, because this is an improvement for our world engine. Submit it, and then, of course, watch the cinematic. Show me, show me, show me. So this ender cell adds, I think, a power boost to our world engine. There it is. I see it right at the top, kind of hidden behind the deep shelf thing. Okay, so it's put it back over here somewhere. There it is. And one of the things I wanted to create was with these, this, and the deep slate. Where is it here? Hopefully I have enough energy for this. Let's just throw these in. I do not, so let's quickly go home. Grab our energy battery here. I keep meaning to make a second one, but I haven't yet. Let's grab this, and then I'll show you what I'm doing. What I'm crafting. Oh, I guess I just need to go to the world engine. Didn't need to come back upstairs. All right, let's throw this thing down here. There we go. And there we go. That's what I was trying to get. I guess I had more deep sleep than I needed. And, why is this thing generating heat? I don't want that to generate heat. So let me take it off and set it over here somewhere. Like right here, I guess, maybe. Because I just don't want to drain any of the power from this. Because this thing just sucks power like you wouldn't believe. And I don't want it generating heat when I don't need it for a craft. Okay, so why was I creating these? Well, I upgraded our furnaces to netherite furnaces, which is pretty awesome. But I can go one step further. And I think actually maybe I do this with it. And see all the coal popped out? Now these things use energy. And then can I do this? Still trying to figure out how this works. How does this not, why does this not work? This is part of the Iron Furnaces mod, which these are also. I like that I can split. This is very reminiscent of mechanism. But how do I give it this wireless receiver? Let's look at the mod. I've used these before. That's why I thought this was going to work. Oh, maybe. Wait. Because now it doesn't have the... Yeah, now it doesn't have... Maybe we need to get into wireless power. But let's look real quick at the Iron Furnaces. Oops. Iron Furnaces. Furnaces mod. And this was a component of this mod. I'm pretty sure. Iron Furnaces. Yeah. And I created the heat transmitter and I put it downstairs. And I right-clicked all these on it to get them to be able to get wireless heat. And has yet to be bound to an energy source. Place in the fuel slot of the furnace. Only works from iron tier and above, which I am iron tier and above. Maybe I had to not use this. Maybe that's the way to do it. And then maybe now that I have that in there, what happens if I do this? It kicks it out. So maybe if I do it this way, I have to run cable. Let me see. Do I have any power cable? My eyes are just searching. Here we go. Universal cable here. So maybe I didn't need to craft this stuff at all. I put this over here. Maybe I don't need this at all because now what I'm doing... And I already have power sort of coming up this direction. And they're over here. Of course, it's got to cross over that, which is kind of annoying. Yeah, that's kind of annoying. But I guess once I have facades, you won't really see it. I haven't really pulled out any facades whatsoever yet, so let's see. I know this is a little faster than what I'm currently using. That's all right. Well, that's stupid. I could have just gone up one. Oh, I can fly now. That's right. Just go fly up here. All right, well, there we go. I mean, I got my end goal accomplished either way. I'll clean this up later, so let me just throw all this stuff back in my system. I didn't really need to craft it. Kind of annoying. I'll throw these factory blocks in here for now. Don't really need them. And the exchanging gadget is what I was using to try to lay these down. But I have a few more. I just got to experiment a little more with it before I'm ready. All right, so that brings us to continuing this path. Let's take a look at this compass. Oh, it got me one. It got me two, right? One that goes north, which is the other way. One that goes north, which is... I already have a... Let me look at my map. I already have a pretty long path that goes this way. So I think that would be the way I want to go, because south I do not have any paths other than this little segment here. So I'm going to go north, and then I have all my gear, have my stuff. I will bring you back when I get there. All right. We are within distance. You can actually see it in my map, mini map up front there. If I go to the full map, you see, I think this is the place we're headed. Let me right click on this, let it open a door, and let's see what we get ourselves into. Okay, here's my sword. Oh, that's right. I actually had to bring something. Oh, noes. I need to make the muddy chicken egg, I think. And I don't think I've made this. Oh, no. Oh, no. I can't easily make that. So, oh, and it also made a recommendation for us to... Oh, I need the chicken stick. Did I even bring that with me? Chicken on a stick. Yeah. I brought it with me. So that you're going to need to break its shield. And then I think it also recommends... you use make an extractor, but I think you can do that. Let me see if I right click on this, you'll see you put a block below it. I guess in this case, a block near it, and a thing on top of it, and it will. In this case, it will produce amethyst shards. And it looks like this thing can create quite a few things. Looks like a block duplicator. It looks like. Oh, interesting. So it can create Certus quartz dust for you, which I'm already doing, so it's not that big a deal. But one of the things it can create somewhere in here is the dragon egg. You can dupe the dragon egg, basically. And just like if you get the dragon head, you can get dragon's breath. That's very nice, so you don't have to redo the battle. So, okay, I see this. It can dupe diorite. Interesting. Dupe deep slate. So... I don't know this is the way I'll do. Well, definitely I'll need to do it for the egg, though. This is, I think, the only way we can do the egg, right? Yeah. This is one of the only ways. Just like in hostile networks, which I've done this mod before. It's not that hard. It does take a lot of power, but... Okay, well... So I'm here, but I'm... It's too early. So let me put a teleport location on my temp pad here, and I'm going to say... chicken jockey, and I'll delete it later when I don't need it anymore. Say done, and let's go home, because we need to do a little bit of infrastructure to be able to do this egg. Going here. Oh, I already put it here. Okay, so this dark matter, you need to do Project E. You need to do a little bit of Project E. So we need to make a philosopher's stone, which I think I looked at this, and I think it is all possible. Let's give this let's go. Let's see here. So we need to create the philosopher's stone, and we don't have we have some copper flux. I must have got it from something, but it looks like soul sand. We're back to that again. Back to needing soul sand. I keep running into this situation where I need soul sand, and there are only a couple ways to do it, and this one right here is probably the easiest one for me to do right now. Let me soul sand. Right, go to the atomic reconstructor. Do this. I should go ahead and craft a lever. I've used this thing quite a bit over the years in different mod packs, so this is not uncommon to me. Let me grab some sand. Grab a bunch. That thing will back up again. Let's go down world of power. Well, I guess there's power up here now. So I could just plop this bad boy on right here for now. And then let's put this on it. We're going to change its... There we go. It's going. So this will let me turn it off. Let me turn off my magnet. And then let me throw all of this sand. And then get a wide berth around it and turn this thing on. Okay, it's going to pick a few crafts, it looks like. And it also means I should put down something to barrier it into place. Let's see here. Do I have any stone? First of all, I need some stone. There's some stone. I want to cover down here. I know I have some facades someplace. Well, we let that run. There's one place. Facade. Facades. Facade. So if I do this, isn't that how you do it? Interesting. Maybe it can't be done in there. Oh. Do I right-click on them with something? Interesting. How do I use these? Conduit facade. Okay, that creates it. Then how do I use it? That doesn't tell me how to use it. Interesting. How do I use this? Okay, maybe this isn't what I need. What other kind of facade do I have? Facade. This is the one I'm used to using. So let's grab some of these. Oh, I don't have the dye. Alright, well then. I'm just gonna get frustrated and do this. Temporarily. Let's go grab all of this. How much did I get? Probably enough for what I'm trying to do, but I'm still gonna do this. Let's finish it off. Come on, get down in there. Okay, that'll be done in a second. I can actually use a item collector and have it filtered so it only picks up the things that this creates. It's pretty slow, but it does get the job done. There are ways to automate this. I'll have to look in this pack and see what options I have for automation. My preference with this is always to have this not running, so it's not taking power. Although, it's not a lot of power, but still, 300K is 300K. So, alright, I think that's enough. Let's do this. Let's put this all in here, sand and regular sand. And then let's go back to what we were trying to do, which is craft the philosopher's cognitive flux first of all. I don't know how much I need. Let's just toss a couple of things in there, and then let's go. And I need some infernal dust. It looks like this is craftable. So redstone, glowstone, but what's blackout powder? Oh, interesting. How do I get black dye? Okay, I can get it from that. I can get it from that. Crusher, well, that's not helpful. Really? There's... oh, coal. That's really interesting. Alright, let me get some coal. That's going to definitely be the better way to do this. And get that hammer. And put the coal in my offhand. Go down here. And just, boom. Let's go to town. Not sure exactly how much of this I need, but I might as well make a bunch. Stick it in my system. But this is definitely a different way. I've not seen any squid because I'm in a stone world, right? So I have no water. Although I could create a body of water in Minecraft. I'm probably in the right biome. I could. Well, it's Garden of Stone because they're controlling the biome. So yeah, I'm not exactly sure. But all right, we have what we need there. So let's go back to this, to this, to this. Let's make some blackout powder. Oh, I guess I need more lapis. Was that lapis? What was it? I need more yeah, do this. Oh, that's more. Oh, I have more ink on me. How much of this did I need? I only needed 4, so I have 4. So let me leave it at that. Let me grab some redstone. And I think I need twice as much redstone. And then let me grab some glowstone. I only need 4. So let's go to the world engine. Throw these in. There we go. Infernal dust. Go back home. Toss it in. Then let's, oops, wrong thing. This thing here, to this thing here, to this thing here, to this thing here. Let's craft this. So now I have the philosopher's stone. Press not bound to open a crafting grid. Does this thing need power? Don't think it does. I'm not exactly sure how it functions. Oh, I don't have my power thing here. So maybe now it's time to make that cell. Let me grab some stuff out of here. Where's the ultimate? Oh, no. Not in here. Okay, so let's make another cell. Energy cell, where are you? Okay, let's just do mechanism. Mechanism. I think it's the first page. Here we go. Basic energy cube. Make that. Make 2 of these. 1 and oops, what am I missing? Oh, I have it on me. Let me just stick these things in here since I'm crafting all the way in here nowadays. Okay, so now I got my basic energy cube. Let me get the advanced energy cube. I need more of these. Go ahead and pre-craft all those. Okay, so there's the advanced. Can I do elite? I can. Can I do ultimate? I can. All right. Do that, do that. Let me go put this down over here. And tell it to charge from below. It's doing it. So if I throw this in here, nope, this doesn't charge. Well, let me leave that, and we'll go back upstairs. Let's see if this thing just works then. I don't need these compasses anymore. I guess I can just stick them in my system. Ooh, network not powered. What happened? What the heck happened? Where's all my power going? 0, because it's all going into this thing? Pick that up. Wow, that's weird. Alright, so what I need to do is I don't put it on. I don't know, that's weird. I don't know why it couldn't do that and power everything, but we'll leave that alone for now then. What we're trying to do. Oh, we need to do. We need coal. Yeah, we gotta do the very first one. So this craft here. Do a stack. Oh, I can't. I don't have enough coal in there. And then if I do, is it this? Alright, so I need to get more coal. Why is there not coal in this system? Let's try this again. I think it was coal, right? Yeah, coal. Yeah, there's no coal in the system. Oh, because this is not connected. I just use it for this. That's fair. Let me get this out of here. Get a bunch. We'll just toss it all in. There we go. So now let's do it again. Get a stack. There we go. Then we're going to do the next one. Up. This one here. Is that the one we just did? That's the one we just did. So go back. I want to do this one. Okay. do the next one up? This one? Not enough. All right, well. So let's go all the way back down. Okay. This one. Toss it in. This one. That's enough. So this is what I was trying for. There we go. Now I can create the egg. There we go. Whew. All right, so let's follow our temporary chicken jockey teleport point. Here, we're back here again. All right, so it says you'll need to get your hands on the dragon. Okay, go to the end. You'll need to craft the mighty enter chicken and use it in the dislocator receptacle in the middle ring to summon the boss. I'm going to need the chicken stick to hit its shield. Let's put it in this order. This ring, middle ring. Ah, that's a dislocator receptacle, so I right click. Okay. Oh, hello. So, yep, there we go. Got dragon egg. Wow. Is there anything else in this thing that's worth anything? Sack from supplementaries. I don't see any chests. I don't know what these blocks are. Can I mine them? Ooh, they take a long time to mine. I can't even tell if I'm even doing anything to them. I mean, I see the little black little particles. That didn't help. What's down here? Nothing. It's just black. All right. Well, then I guess we go home. And I saw I got a bunch of achievements. So I just need to craft the Endurium. But before I do that, I need to... Whoops, not there. Here. I need to craft this extractor. Let me add this to my crafting recipe over here, and then we can drop back out. Go. Oh, I got 4 deep slick brick somehow. And let me throw these torches in here. I actually need to make some more torches. Now that I have coal in there, I should be able to make some. There we go. Throw those in my pocket. I'll tell you, this pocket storage unit was one of the best things I did in terms of having to mine through this world. Okay, so the extractor. Get rid of the chicken egg. The extractor. What can't we make? So kiwi. Okay, so I did make this on accident. Kiwi is you take. This is the easiest way. You take sky stone, which is one of the rings. Like it's one of the far out rings. If I hit M and scroll way out, it's way out here. This is it, I think. So you go all the way out to sky stone, and then you put it around the goo, and then it makes the kiwi. So that I have. Throw this in here. So then I need Fortron infused ingot. Okay, I think that's going to be a world engine craft. Iron and platinum. Now platinum I have because I got the dimensionalist. Oh, there's something up here. Dimensional guy here, and he looks a little bored. If you give him, I think, end stone, you get platinum. And so I had it all set up and added it to my thing up here. So one of these is platinum. What's this? That's platinum. Let me throw some of these B things in my system. So if I Fortron infused, I just need 2. How much is crafted? 9 is crafted. So 8 iron ingots and 1. 7, 8. Okay. Let's go ahead and go to the world engine. And I have Fortron here. Off it goes. There, that was fast. Go back home. Oh, I almost got to the portal. Home. Okay. So let's craft this. Throw this in here, and let's craft this extractor. Great. Now, oh, I can craft more than one, but we'll leave the rest in there for now. And let me right-click again on it, and look for the egg. Yep, there it was. So you put the egg underneath it, the extractor on top of it. Let me do this. Extractor. It's a mod that adds a handful of useful machines and item types, plays a big role in automating. Most mostly you can harvest eggs using the setup below. That's really annoying. It looks like you put it in any storage block. Interesting. And then it outputs it to a storage block. That's interesting. So by any storage block, does it mean this oak drawer would work? And where would we put this? This is pretty manual. We can set this up here. So if I put this here, does it... oh, wait a second. Is this going to require power? It doesn't show it. Let's put it down and see. And let's put this in here. It's not doing anything. So maybe it doesn't like this storage block. Or maybe it needs power. Let's go downstairs. We can try both downstairs. So I have power cable somewhere here. Let me bring it down here. And let's put this next to it. Let's get a regular chest. Just so... Let me just get a regular chest to start. Let's stop testing it with weird stuff. So put a regular chest here. Put... Oh, I bet a chest... Oh, chest was open. And let me get this back out of it. Put it in there. I don't see how... It's not getting power. Interesting. I don't... Using the setup below. But in this setup, it's doing some sort of... Oh, you put it on top. And it goes into the... Oh, I'm backwards. And so... Maybe this will... Doesn't require power, so let's go back upstairs. It's funny, I'm going backwards. So what I need to do is put the storage underneath it. Put the extractor on it. And put the item on top of the extractor. Maybe? No? I mean, that's what I see in the picture. Okay. Oh, no. Did I lose my egg? Oh, this is going to be annoying. Let me get a torch. And that was really annoying because it didn't go through the torch. Let's do that again down here. Oh, come on. Oh, my torch went in here. Break this. There we go. All right, let's try it again here by the power. Here, put this here, put the egg on top of it. Nope, it doesn't require power. I think maybe it just doesn't like this storage. So put the chest under it. All right, well, let me go look this up and we'll be right back. Alrighty. So I figured it out. You have to place the extractor upside down. So I put a block up here. Then I put in the extractor. Extractor. Mrs. Cat. What is going on with these dogs? And then, yeah, you can see I've already got 2,000 of these because I took a little break. All right, so let's look at what else we need to do with it then. We need to now make this Enderium block, and let's see, we do that in the world engine with an egg. So it's egg, it's, ooh, oh, molten ender. Molten ender. Entity melting, which, so we could do it in, that's funny. We could do it in here, but then how would I get the molten ender out? A fluid cow, okay. What's the slow melter? Used to fuse atoms together to produce new results. 50, that doesn't take too much. Okay, well, so, I mean, the fastest way is to put it in this thing, but I need it to be liquid. Oh, there's meat in here. Interesting. Which means I'd have to pour it into buckets, and I need how much of this per 8? I need 8 I think that's 8 buckets. No, that's I think it's 90 millibuckets per. So it's a weird, kind of a weird number. Let me think about this. This slow melter doesn't require any power. Okay. Requires a capacitor, a bucket of lava, a couple iron mechanical. All right, basic. So basic machine core. I guess I should bookmark these things. That and that. Get a bucket of lava. Do I have any already? Lava. I do not. Oh yeah, the chicken. I'm gonna have to start doing that soon. I think I have buckets in my backpack. Oh, I have some lava buckets in my backpack. So I only need one. What am I doing? I'll need one of these, and then I need one of these. And then I needed, let me check again. For the slow melter, I need 2 iron and 1 capacitor. So 1 capacitor. Need a zinc plate. Do I have any zinc in here? Don't know that I do. We should have zinc. Let's go over here and take a look. Is this zinc? It is. We just need 1. So zinc, and you go. We're going to need some iron mechanical components. Do I have any? Iron. Not in there, I don't. All right, and so that means I need, I need iron plate and copper. Do I have any iron plate? I do. And I can grab some copper right here. What happened? Oh, sounds like the bee is gonna die. Or not. Give me your stuff before you die. That'll kill you. Yeah, that'll kill you. Alright, zinc. Where's my zinc? Oh, I think it turned into brass. That's not fun. Alright, let's start getting some stuff out of here and let me get some more zinc. Get these things out of my let's see. This and this and this. Okay. Make this. Oh, that's right. Get the zinc. Oh, I can make the iron components while that's happening. So let's do this and this. I just need 2. Throw some zinc in here. Let me just grab one of these buckets and put it in here. There's some zinc. Let me get a plate. Thank you very much. Okay, so I'm making this slow melter, which I did not get on here. Slow melter. Slow melter here. Okay, so all of those. Where'd the capacitor go? That's weird. Let's go to the world engine. Slow melter, and then we're probably gonna, it's probably super slow, so let me get a tank. To set this up, looks like it needs power. Continue to hack all this together down here. Okay, well, I got interrupted for a second. I had originally put this thing down here, and then I put the stupid tank next to this and filled it with Fortron. So I built another tank, gave it some power. Here it's going. And then I ran into another thing that's really annoying, and that's if it fills both slots, it won't run. So I can't feed it. But it does produce quite a bit per craft. So let's look at what we were trying to do here and how much we were going to need again. 16 blocks, or you get 8 blocks rather, for 800 milligrams, or millibuckets rather. And let's see how much we got. Oh, we got way more than that. So I'm going to grab this tank. And we're going to go to the world engine. And we have some fluid cables here. Put one up here. Put this on top of it. Does that automatically go in, or do I need to? Nope, I need to tell it to. Okay, what we got? There it goes. So, what happens if I stick 10 of these in here? Okay. That's not going well. So, does it have to be? Oh, must be inside this tank. That is really annoying. That is really annoying. That's really annoying. Pull it back out. I don't think I can. I don't see how this configuration works. Oh, here we go. Oh, wow. I outputted it. So actually, I want to output this one this way. Input this one. And output. Okay, so that gets rid of all of it. So now I could output this up here. Oop. Tell this one no. Output. Oh, this is not set to grab from this side. There we go. Okay. And that's not set to stick in. Oh, that's liquid Fortron up there. Okay. All right, well, let me get rid of this. Oop. So, guess I need to get this out of this tank. So if I put this here and this tank here and I do this, will that get rid of it all? Don't know if it all fits or not. We'll find out in a second. We may just have to destroy some. That's full. That's empty, thankfully. Okay, great. So grab that, grab that. So if I put this up here, it'll fill it again. And then config, set to none, config, set to input, set to none. Okay, and then change this. There we go. There we go. Now we're crafting. And we won't have much. We won't have enough for all of that. All right, that's fine. We'll just grab this. We made 32. So, something to realize. We have to be very careful with how we do these things. Let's go home. These dogs and cats are just following me everywhere. I turned off the event so they won't create anymore, but what an annoying event. Alright, so that completes this. Ooh, we get a dragon's head, which I believe if I put it on an extractor, it'll give me Dragon's Breath. And then what's this? A Weather Skeleton Skull, okay. And then now it looks like we need a bunch of do a bunch of machines. Now, I did create this, but it's not showing that it did, so... Alright, well... That really brings us to the end of this episode. I want to thank you, my fellow geeks and citizens, for bearing with me as I tried to figure out some of these things, like the dragon egg behind me there. But next episode, we're going to continue down this path. And really, I want to do this path and the left-hand path, the Ignis path, before we then come back to tackling some base improvements, such as auto-crafting. Auto-crafting's on my radar. We're not really that far away from it. We're starting to get enough materials that it's time to see what we can build. So, once again, thank you so much, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.